What's going on? Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on when you're viewing this video. My name is Greg Napier, and I'm coming to you from my beautiful home here in Columbus, Ohio. And I want to take a few minutes and share some stuff with you. And I know that this is a subject that's near and dear to a lot of people's heart, or it may not be near and dear to your heart. I'm not sure. But here's what I do know: you have to do this. And if you got a pen and pad as you're viewing this video, whether you're watching me live or you're watching me on the replay, let me know if you're doing either one. Type of hashtag replay or just say hashtag live. You can see my fur baby Spirit in the background back there. She's just chilling. That's what she does. She gets us up early in the morning and she lets us know exactly what we need to do. If she needs to go out, she lets us know that. If she needs to eat, she lets us know that. She's pretty much trained us. This, you often want to say that you train the dog, but no, the dog is training you. Which segues me into my topic. My topic is discipline. Are you disciplined? Are you motivated and are you disciplined to carry out the task? Discipline requires a lot of dedication. Discipline requires you to have a routine. Discipline becomes part of you when you discipline yourself to carry out the task. I often tell people this: when you understand what your goals and your purpose are, you will stay disciplined to carry out the task. But when you don't know what the purpose is of what you're doing, you will destroy it and you will abuse it and you won't do anything. Like I'm disciplined myself to uh, do something that I wasn't very disciplined to doing it, and that's water picking. I mean, my dentist had told me, Greg, my dentist hygienist had told me, Greg, you need to discipline, you're right. But I needed to use that water pick every night. I fell off. And as a result, when I would go see her on my checkup, she could tell that I hadn't been using the water pick. And I said, well, how can you tell I haven't been using the water pick? Because I can tell the way your gums look, and I can tell by when I'm coming in here cleaning your teeth that you're getting some excess blood. That means you're not water picking on a regular basis. That's discipline. Now, I'm brushing my teeth, but it's a difference when you water pick, then brush your teeth, then floss. You have to do all of that if you want to maintain healthy gums and teeth. And I want to maintain healthy gums and teeth. Yes, I don't want to have to be a person that one day I look up and then I have to either have these teeth extracted for whatever reason. And I know you're probably saying, well, what does that have to do with me being disciplined in my business? It has everything to be with your business. You have to form a habit. You have to form a routine. Like I told you about my dog Spirit. She comes in the room anywhere between 6 and 6:30 every day without fail. No one has to tell her that. It's inside her brain to come in that room and wake us up every morning without fail. And we can't, only way we can stop Spirit from doing that is shut the door to her room. Yeah, she has her own room. Yeah. Spirit has her own room. She actually runs the entire house. She can go all over the house, but she has a room that has her bed in it. It's her room slash my office, basically. But I wanted to come out and share this with you and let you know, don't be afraid to make mistakes. I mean, you may fall off the wagon, but here's what I'll tell you. When you block out all the distractions and you start saying, hey, I'm going to do this, and what will happen is your life will be the better for it because you'll be saying, you'll start getting better at what you're doing. You'll start understanding that Rome wasn't built in a day. Your business is not going to start making money for you like you wanted to make money for you overnight. It's going to take some routine and some discipline in your life. You're going to have to read some books. You're going to have to watch some videos. You're going to have to do some one-on-one meetings. You're going to have to do something. You have to do some type of personal development. You always want to be developing yourself. Well, that's going to require a routine. That's going to require you to sustain some type of discipline. And if you don't, you you're not a failure. It's just that you failed to plan and you failed to become well aware of the discipline that you needed to acquire in order to be successful in your business. It's just that it see, a lot of things about business are very simple, but a lot of times we want to make it complex and just whatever because we're in a hurry. We're in what I call the microwave age. We want to start a business today and make $10,000 tomorrow. But if you really look at the research, a lot of businesses, if not most of the businesses, when they start out, they're in the loss column their first few years because they're still trying to figure out, what kind of customer base they have. What does the customer like? What do I need to do here? What colors do I need to go over here? What do I need to say here? There's a lot of moving parts. That's the same thing when you're working your business from home. Now I'm working from home. I could easily, and I have been that person, get distracted and take a couple of days and says, "Well, I don't want to do that." Well, my business suffers as a result of that, and I'm guilty of that. I'm truly guilty of that. I want to be 100% transparent with you. I am truly guilty of lack of discipline. I know that probably sounds bad, but it's the truth. I'm a human being in the real world, and I make mistakes just like you. That's why I'm shooting this. This why I'm shooting this live and letting you know that hey, you can do this. One of my famous mentors, and if you haven't gotten his book, you should go get his book. Is Og Mandino. It's a quote I take from his book. I will persist until I succeed. That's powerful. Don't make no difference what's happening. If I didn't make any money today, you may go a week and not make any money. You may go 2 weeks and not make any money. You may even go a month and not make any money. Then what you do, and this is what I do, I evaluate my business every 30 days. Every 30 days, I go in and I look at the content that I've put out. I look at where I'm placing the content. I look at what I'm actually putting out. And then I evaluate that and I says, okay, what's actually happening with that? It's the same thing in a brick and mortar business. I mean, maybe you may be in a business of selling t-shirts. I'm just making something up. And so what happens is you're selling this particular brand of t-shirts and it's not selling the way you think they should sell. But you got these cups over here that are selling off the shelf. You can't keep enough cups. Then now you're looking at that and saying, okay, well, why are the cups selling more than the t-shirts? But I'm in the t-shirt business. Okay, so your customers are actually telling you what they want. They will prefer the cups. There's something about that cup or whatever you're putting on that cup, if anything, that the customer likes. And you have to feed to that. But if you wasn't spending time working on your business and creating that routine of getting up every day, like I have a routine that I get up every day. Like I said, the dog gets us up. I take care of the dogs. Then I spend some me time with me, drinking some tea, meditating, and spending some time with the Lord. I do this. Then when I'm done with that, I come back and I get the big dog and I take him for a long walk and we go through our ritual of what we're doing. That's a routine. That's discipline. That's keeping me sharp. That's keeping him sharp. And then when I'm done, I come back and I sit and I say, okay, what's on my plate today? But before I do that, I always ask my wife, what's on your agenda today? So I want to be mindful of what's going on in her life as well, because we're running a business from home. So in order for me to be effective in my business, I have to make sure that I understand what's going on with my wife. So, and I work my schedule around my wife and my family. That's establishing a routine. There may be something that she may need me to do with her or for her, that, and then I have to make what's called a pivot. But what's happening is I have to create that habit. I have to create that discipline. I have to understand and be flexible. The bottom line to this is, if you're not getting anything out of this, is establish a routine and become very disciplined in what you do. I promise you, when you do this and you put your head down, and I'm going to challenge each and every one of you who are watching this, establish a routine and just take the next 30 days. Just start today. Just start today. Don't worry about what happened yesterday and don't be concerned with the future. Just go with right now, today. As you're watching this, say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to map out me a plan and I'm going to go for 90 days and I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to do this. And then you go and evaluate yourself in 90 days and see what actually happened. If you make one sale, you make two sales, or you make no sales, at least you'll have something that you're looking at. At least you will get in a habit of establishing discipline and a routine. The Marine Corps got me, well, actually it wasn't the Marine Corps first, it was my mama. My mama had me on a routine and was very disciplined at an early age. So I understood that. That's why it's a little easier for me than it might be for most. But I, again, can fall off. And I have fallen off because you can get lazy. You can get complacent. You can get where, hey, I don't feel like it today. Okay, you don't feel like it today, but don't let that one day turn into 1 week and that 1 week turn into a month and that month turn into 6 months. Then you don't have a business. You don't even have a good hobby. So I'm going to leave you, but I want to say thank you very much for spending the few minutes that I wanted to share with you. And just share this out with your friends and your coworkers, anybody that may be interested in learning how to stay disciplined. Because you're going to have to establish some type of discipline in your life, or you're just going to have chaos. And you're just going to be just flying from your bootstraps in your business and in your life. This applies to you in your life as well. Not just business, but this is for the business people who are working from home. And I know ever since we had COVID-19, a lot of people have been understanding and learning how to work from home. That's a challenge because you're in your home. It was not that much of a challenge for Carolyn and I. We transitioned very well because we were already at home anyway. But that's going to be another video for another day. I just wanted to take some time out and share with you on this live what and how important it is to stay disciplined, establish a routine, and your business will love you and your life will love you as a result. So until the next time, be safe out there. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.